Distracted from distraction by distraction. A quote by T.S. Eliot. Hey, my name is Davis Bennett, and today I'll be trying to convince you and talking to you about how social media can be damaging. Most of us use social media on a day-to-day basis and think nothing of it, but it can be very different for some individuals and even cause mental health issues. Psychiatric Quarterly says that one of the most common, or some of the most common mental health issues are loneliness and decreased empathy. National File says that within the last decade, suicide rates have risen 76% between ages 10 and 24. I believe that there is a direct correlation between the suicide rates and or self-harm and with the creation of social media. Science Direct says that there's a spread of misinformation on social media. False information tends to reappear more frequent than factual information. And when you were on the app or whatever type of social media you were using on your phone, and you tend to see that same information over and over again, even if it's false, people tend to believe it. People who take information in on a social media, sometimes they believe it without doing any further research upon the topic. I feel like most people can be guilty of that. Sometimes, even myself, I can be guilty of that. Social media can be addictive. An easy way to manage your screen time is to go into settings, and there's a setting called screen time, and it will tell you how much time you're spending on your phone and what apps you're using the most and how much time you're spending on those apps each day, and it'll tell your average screen time for that week. Harvard did a study on your brain when you're taking drugs, and it can be addictive drugs or just any drug in general. The same part of your brain lights up and activates when you are using social media as well. It was my first time hearing about this when I was researching for this speech, and I found that very interesting and kind of scary. And these addictive tendencies can affect your mood, they can affect personal issues, schoolwork, and they can even affect relationships. Some of the solutions that I think would help reduce social media could be government regulated, and I'm iffy on that one, but one of the main ones that I think would help is if the social media platform and or the publisher of the post would be held accountable for information. So if that information is false, they would be held accounted for that, and I feel like this would help reduce the spread of false information throughout social media platforms. Today, I talked to you and tried to convince you on why social media can be damaging. I know we all love to use it and it's fun, and I love to use it as well. But I feel like social media was built for productivity, but I feel like it can also be very destructive if it's used in the wrong way. The reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. I thought that was a very good quote, and that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you for watching, and everyone have a good day.